Alright. That's set up. The bell is ringing for you and me. Fucking. Alright. Hi, Dolliver. D. Oliver. You are here before the go live notification has even happened. So you are extra special because no one else even knows that I am live yet. Looking fresh, thank you. I'm still struggling with this part of my face for some reason. Actually, just in general. I don't know what it is about here and here. Causes acne, but any minute now, Stream Elements will tell everybody that I'm live and then a bunch of people will show up. Brett Trainer, also here early. Let's go. Gotta love the people who are here before the notifications. Shout out to you guys. You guys are early as hell. Come on, Stream Elements, you can do it. Do the go live notification. Yeah, come on. I literally just sit here like an idiot for 2 minutes at the beginning of every stream, waiting for Stream Elements notification. First person, actually you're second, Brett Trainer. Sorry to tell you. Dolliver was first, or D. Oliver. You gotta tell me if it's D. Oliver or Dolliver, so I know how to pronounce your name right. Damn, Stream Elements is late today, huh? Or I guess it's Twitch. It's not Stream Elements that does the notification, it's Twitch. Twitch is late to telling everybody that I'm live today. Nope, there it is. Took a while though. And now everybody shows up. Wait for it. Wait for it. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Hi, Soph. How are you? Oh, hey, there it is. Took a second for everybody to come in. Yep. Hi, Dazen. Alright, I'm gonna say people's names who I recognize. Oh my god, I recognize no one's names. Oh, hi, G Bannock. I know G Bannock. I know Keith. Shaniab, you're subbed to me and I do not know your name. Hi, Theo. I know Theo. The rest of you guys, I'm gonna have to learn your names. Jesus, I know none of you. Hi, Nuka. I know Nuka Sid. G-Deathin plays. I know him. Who is Parallax? Who is Parallax? Is that a copy of Parallax or is that actually the name you go by? I'm Masuno. I don't know you, but you're new here? Well, welcome. Lily Uwu. I know Lily Uwu. Hairman. I know Hairman, my boy. Red Lobster Taste, of course. I know Red Lobster Taste. Who doesn't know Red Lobster Taste? I don't recognize a ton of names. Usually I recognize like most of chat. That's a good thing though. It means we got new people chilling. What's up, guys? Remember me? I do not remember you, Young Microwave. I'm sorry, but now that I've said your name out loud, I've said Young Microwave, I'll remember you in the future for sure. There's not a single deep sea fish I could not beat in a fight. Yeah, probably. Thank you, Levmo. Are you going over the pogfish today? The pogfish is a grayling, which does not live in the deep sea. It's a freshwater fish. Yes, Soph, I remember you, my beautiful girlfriend. I'm newer, but I like the way your streams operate. Well, thank you. It's mostly a mixture of playing video games and talking about fish, which is, you know, how people like it. Hi, Nat. You can't catch my streams half the time because you're in Australia. That's fair. You're not new, you just lurk mostly. Fair enough. Hey, it's Morg. I know your name too. Good afternoon. Hope you're having a good day. Man, I don't recognize that many names. I'm trying to look at every time one of you guys type something, I'm looking at your names and it's like a counter in my head. And once I've seen the name like 3 times, Jesus Christ. That was a lot of follows in a row. Okay. That was weird. You probably know me, don't you? I don't know you. No, Iram Noxity, but now I know you. I'm like, oh, okay, hi. Once I read your name like 3 times, then I pretty much know you. I know Hanky Boy, kind of. I know Blurry Cowboy. Hi, Blurry. I know you. You're on Discord, though. I've never seen you in stream. You watch my YouTube a lot? Thank you. Not sure you recognize me? I know you, Pokemon. I remember your name sometimes. Hypey, I've seen you, I think.
Yo, that play button in the back button.
Oh, you guys want to see? My 2 play buttons. Can't really see. There you go. Very cool. Do you guys think I should take it to my dorm? Do you think that's too much of a flex to have that in my dorm room? Do you think people think I'm a douchebag for having the play button in my dorm room? I feel like they will. You have the biggest muscles of all my viewers? I doubt it. Let's arm wrestle. Nah, it'll get stolen. That's something I didn't think about. Time to see a presentation live? Damn right. Wouldn't take it? Seems like everyone's saying don't take it. I wasn't gonna take it, so. Poggers! Can you play that piano you have in your room? No, it's just decoration. Yes, I play keyboard. I play guitar more often, but that's in my actual room. That's how you know I play it more often, is it's laying on my bed right now. You have the biggest muscles of all my viewers? Okay, well now we have 2 different people claiming they have the biggest muscles of all my viewers. I think the only way to settle this is to fly them out and have them arm wrestle on stream. Imagine. Oh no, you do? Oh my god. So many people claiming to have the biggest... Oh, that guy has the smallest muscles. Shout out to Rat Attack. My sister was extremely offended by your hate for seahorses. She yells at me every time I watch her viewers. Sag. Me and Gots are gonna have a 24-hour stream. Pog you. Chili? Chili, you have a first badge now. Isn't that fucking crazy? Chili Wong has a first badge in my channel. Because when you get partner... So when you're an affiliate on Twitch, only your first 10 subscribers get like the first badge next to their name. But once you become partner, I think it's your first 100, or maybe it's first 50. See the badge, the sub badge next to your name, Chili? See how it says first? Means you were within my first viewers. Pretty cool.
Poggers.
Hi, Cheddar Note. Yeah, you're second, Surst, Toost. Yeah, you're Toost. You're not quite the original first, you're not an affiliate first, but you're a partner first. Everyone is telling me to play Abzu. Why are people telling me to play Abzu? I don't even know what the fuck Abzu is. This is a D's Nuts joke. Abzu game. Oh no, it's a real game. Looks hype, I'll look into it. I've got a bunch of games to play. Thank you, Dazen. Thank you, smart idiot. I've got a bunch of games to play. Maneater. No one shuts up about Maneater. I've still yet to commit to or even look up what Maneater is, but the amount of times that I have been recommended to play Maneater. Play Risk of Rain. Okay, now I think you're getting a little far from the stream. You have the most average muscles? Well, we've got the whole pack. We got small muscles, big muscles, average muscles. Well, I'll look into Abzu. You should play Super Monkey Balls. I think it's Super Monkey Ball. I don't think it's balls. Play Rocket League? Alright, well. Alright, you guys want to do the presentation, or did you ever play Subnautica on stream? Yeah, both of those videos were on stream. Basically every video I've ever posted except for the Oarfish documentary from 2 years ago. Every video I've posted in the past 2 years has been live on stream. So if you want to see the content before it gets posted on YouTube, just watch live on stream. What's up? Not much. What's up, Magic? Can you play more Subnautica? No. Yeah, I'm done with that game. Unless something interesting happens. If someone has if there's a mod, I could see me maybe trying it again. Yeah, or just be like Chili and don't actually watch. Just show up every once in a while. The Wabagong shark. We talked about the tasseled Wabagong in my shark tier list with Christian, Gold Gamer. You should watch that on YouTube, and you'll know all of our opinions on the tasseled Wabagong. Is there any fish that could be you out of water? You know, Zuskus, I rarely understand what you're saying, and this is one of those cases. Hi, Elliot. Dude, so many people are subbed to me whose names I don't know. It used to be that if you were subscribed to me, I knew like everything about you, you know, because I only had like 50 subs or something like that. But now with like gifted subs and then people subbing while I'm doing stuff and I don't really like look over or process the name, I just straight up have a bunch of subs who I have no idea who the fuck they are. Y'all gotta like, if you're in subscribers chat, you need to tell me more about yourself. Actually do that. In the subscribers chat in Discord right now, tell me about yourself if you're a subscriber and you're new. I know your name, Parallax. Because I gotta know shit. I don't know anything about most of y'all. Bet you didn't know my name was James. Chili, your name is it Tyler? I don't know why that seems wrong. It's not Tyler. What the fuck? I know your name. Why can't I remember Chili's name? I know your name. Chili, I swear to God, I know your name. I don't know your name, Red Lobster. No one knows your fucking name. It is Tyler. It's Tyler. Your name is Tyler. Hi, Dazen. Hi, Nat. Do you know me? I know you, Yohomus. Yeah, I've heard of you. I know both Theos. Okay, you guys are posting very dumb things in subscribers. This is not helping me learn about you. But anyways.
What's up, Mr. Fish Guy?
Hi, Halting Linter. Hope you're having a good day. Now, I know your name. I didn't know who the fuck you were. You probably were one of the people who got gifted. Or maybe you subbed. I don't know. But you're subbed and I didn't know your name, but now I do. Bet you didn't know I'm bi? You're right, I didn't know that. How the fuck would I have known that? You were gifted? Yeah, well now I know. Where can I join the Discord? !! Discord. Or it's below the stream. There's like a panel. It says Discord. You just click on that. Alright. Let's get to the presentation, fish person. All right, now actually I was literally I had my mouse hovered over the change scenes button to the presentation, but because Gbanix told me to, now out of spite, I'm gonna wait another 30 seconds. All right, let's go. View, present. Presentation. Da 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 da. He said, "Hey, fuck you, man." Did you get a haircut? I did get a haircut. Yeah, I had a haircut last stream though. This is not my first stream with the haircut. Oh God, I'm nervous about this presentation. Whew. Oh, everybody ready? Thank you. I like your cut, G. Thank you. How we feeling tonight? Yeah. Don't call me teacher. That's a weird one. Not a teacher, just presenting information. Alright, fuck it. So we're going to talk about why most fish are in the deep sea. This is a fact that some people know, some people don't. It was not something, well, it was something that I had sort of known prior to a couple of days ago. I knew that there was a large amount of fish biomass in the deep sea compared to, you know, upper sea. But I did not know that the majority of fish are in the deep sea. So we're going to talk about why that is, because I did some research. And actually, today, for the first time, I have my first sponsor, which is CuriosityStream. And they helped me a ton with the information in the presentation, and then they inspired this whole concept of this video. So I'll explain that whole thing a little bit later. But yeah, it's pretty cool. All right. First thing we need to talk about when we talk about why there's a lot of fish biomass in the deep sea is the lanternfish. If you guys don't know what the lanternfish is, it's just this little dude here. It's just a small deep sea fish, minnow-sized. It's got photophores, you know, bioluminescence like a bunch of deep sea fish have. Myctophum punctatum is the Latin name. Who knows if I'm pronouncing it right? I certainly don't. But the most interesting thing about the lanternfish, or I guess maybe one of the most interesting things about the lanternfish, is that there are 550 to 660 estimated million metric tons of biomass of the lanternfish in the ocean. So it's hard to put in perspective because I'm sure you guys don't just know, right off the top of your head how much biomass normal fish are. No, he is not 660 million tons. All of the biomass of their species, 660 million tons. All right. But I'm going to put it into perspective in a bit, but just keep that in mind. That's why this is important. That's what makes this fish so special. But we're going to talk a little bit more about interesting stuff about the lanternfish. So one interesting thing is the false seafloor. So there are so many lanternfish in the ocean that at certain times the Navy has mistook a school of lanternfish for the seafloor. Okay? Like submarines are going and they use sonar. Boats use sonar. And the way that sonar is you send out a signal, and when it bounces back, then you know how deep the ocean floor is. And that's how you map the ocean floor, by the distance and the amount of time it takes for sonar to bounce back. Well, there are so many lanternfish in the ocean that for a while we had what was called a false seafloor. And people thought, using sonar, that areas were a lot more shallow than they actually are, because they would send out a sonar signal and it would bounce back off of the giant schools of lanternfish rather than off of the actual seafloor. So for a while, our mapping of the seafloor was pretty off. Pretty cool. Another thing about them is they do what's called diel vertical migrations. Now, a lot of fish, whales, things do this in the ocean. Basically, it is the largest migration that is done by any creature, all right? But when you think of migration, you think of like birds flying south or, things like that to warmer temperatures. That's horizontal migration, or they're spreading out. This is vertical migration. For every night in the ocean, things come up from the deep sea, thousands of meters up from the deep sea, to come and feed on zooplankton at the surface. And then during the daytime, they go back to the deep sea. And lanternfish, you can actually see them, this is a lanternfish in this diagram, are a huge part of that. When you consider that how many lanternfish there actually are, they make up a large part of the diel vertical migrations, which means that although lanternfish are these deep sea fish, you actually can, at nighttime, just catch them right near the surface, like any other fish. All right. Now, I talked earlier about, when we first started the presentation, about the amount of lanternfish. I said 550 million to 660 million metric tons, okay, of biomass of lanternfish in the ocean. And that's really hard to put into perspective. So I'm going to try and give you some comparisons so you have some ideas of how much lanternfish there actually are in the world. So first of all, and slightly less impressive, is this is the percent biomass of deep sea fish, all right? So all of the biomass of all deep sea fish in the world, okay, 65% of it comes from this one fish. Is 65% of the deep sea biomass, okay? Which you might be thinking, okay, well, the deep sea's kind of sparse, Deep sea's kind of sparse, there's not a lot there. So 65% of a small amount of fish doesn't seem like that big of a deal, okay? So let's put lanternfish in a perspective that you might relate to a little bit more. How about the world fisheries catch? The left bar is the biomass of lanternfish in the ocean. The right bar is every single fish caught in every single part of the world by every single person for an entire year, okay? There are 10 times more lanternfish in the ocean than an entire year of human fishing. Think of all of the fishing that is done with those vessels across the entire world. There's 10 times more lanternfish in the ocean. So the basic idea is there's a shitload of lanternfish, okay? There's a ton. And without a doubt, this contributes to why there's a significant amount of biomass of lanternfish of why there's a significant amount of biomass in the sea. All right. This is the statistic that inspired this presentation. An estimated 90% of fish biomass is located in the deep sea. Think about that. You think of the deep sea as this like barren wasteland, but 90% of the biomass, of the actual weight of fish, is located in the deep sea. All right? And that information, where I actually got that from and what inspired this entire presentation, is from this. It's called Ocean Twilight Zone. Basically this super sick documentary that I was watching on CuriosityStream, who sponsored the stream today. They basically gave me access to the site and gave me an account and just let me look around at the different things that are on there. And it's basically just a massive catalog of films and TV shows. And particularly interesting to me, there's a shitload of stuff related to fish. And so I just started watching various documentaries related to fish. And this one documentary, like halfway through, they're talking about these deep sea fish. And the guy just nonchalantly, the narrator goes, 90% of fish biomass is located in the deep sea. And that seemed wrong to me. I mean, that seems absolutely insane that there's so much biomass in the deep sea. So I started doing some research and I found some really interesting things. And the reason why there's so much biomass in the deep sea is really interesting. So it actually just me watching this video from CuriosityStream actually inspired this entire video. And basically all the information that I'm presenting today came from this film, and then I started watching more. There's a film called Deep Ocean, which had David Attenborough narrating it, and then there's a film called A Curious World, which was super cool to look at. And basically combining all of this information, I have created this awesome presentation for you guys. And I'm like not done with stuff to look at. So just look at this. This is what happens when you search fish on CuriosityStream, and these are all over 20 minutes long. So these are like films, not like shorts. This is what happens when you search fish. So I've got a shitload of stuff to go through on the CuriosityStream website. So if you guys are interested, there's a ton of stuff, and it's not just like nature, you know, it's not just like fish and stuff like that. They have all sorts of stuff. They have history and all sorts of other stuff, you know, politics, all that. I'm particularly interested in the nature stuff and the fish stuff because there is absolutely a ridiculous amount of content. It is like literally textbooks worth of information on content that you can watch and learn about. And because I got to work with them and because I enjoyed their stuff, we decided to work together, and they gave me a code. The code is AVNJ, or you can just go to curiositystream.com/AVNJ, and you get an entire year's subscription for $15, and you can watch all this stuff. So this is the stuff I plan to watch. We got Alaska Extreme, Surviving the Lagoon, Hot Tuna, Lionfish, Alien of the Sea. I'm excited for that one because I feel like I hear a lot about lionfish, but not know a lot about lionfish. Saving the Dinosaur Fish, which is about sturgeon. Fun fact, I'm considering getting a sturgeon tattoo. If you guys didn't know, I have a tattoo of Synodontis eupterus on my back, a catfish on my back, and I'm considering getting a sturgeon tattoo on my forearm. So I'd love to learn more about sturgeon. And then there's Night at the Aquarium, which just seems super hype. Like what happens at night at the aquarium. So yeah, I have all this stuff to watch, and you guys can literally watch all of this and all of the other stuff that I showed for just $15 per year. It's absolutely ridiculous. I paid $150 for my textbook for my fishery science class in college, and it was mostly filler. I think I learned probably more from the couple of films that I've watched on CuriosityStream than from the $150 textbooks. All right. So now we need to talk about the explanations for the biomass in the deep sea. So when we talk about the deep sea, we're talking about the areas where light does not reach. So we're talking about the bathypelagic zone and the abyssopelagic zone, these areas here. And you might notice something when you look at this map of the ocean and the depth. You'll notice that most of the ocean is taken up by this space, by this quote unquote deep sea space, okay? And in fact, 75% of the ocean's inhabitable space, so places where things can live in the ocean, 75% of it is in these deep sea zones, all right, the bathypelagic and the abyssopelagic zones. So you might be thinking that's an explanation for why there's so much biomass in the deep sea, okay? But that doesn't tell the full story because 90% of the biomass is in the deep sea, okay? Yet, only 2% of marine species live in the deep sea. So if 90% of the biomass is in 75% of the inhabitable space and only 2% of the marine species live there, the numbers suddenly don't add up. It doesn't make sense. There has to be something crazy going on, okay? For that much biomass to be existing in the deep sea. And this is one of those movies, you know those movies or those like TV shows, the crime shows where like the guy dies and then his wife is there like right at the beginning and you're kind of suspicious of his wife the whole time and then it turns out that his wife killed him. Yeah, you knew the killer all along. It's literally just the lanternfish. There's just a crap ton of lanternfish. It is the single most widely distributed, diverse, and populous vertebrate in the world. It's just absolutely absurd how many lanternfish there are. If you take lanternfish out of the equation, this statistic of the 90% biomass in the deep sea is no longer even close to true, right? 2% of marine species are in the deep sea. Okay, so think about this. If 90% of all fish biomass is in the deep sea, of all ocean fish biomass in the deep sea, okay? And 65% of deep sea biomass is lanternfish alone. What's 65% of 90, right? Like 58? That means like 58% of all of the mass of fish in the ocean are just this fucker. Literally just this dude. That's it. That is like 58% of all biomass in the ocean. It's just absolutely absurd how many lanternfish there are. All right. And another interesting fact about the lanternfish, you guys know the Amazon rainforest? You guys know how we're like trying to protect the Amazon rainforest? Because, you know, we create a lot of CO2. We are polluting the environment by making a lot of carbon dioxide. And one of the best things at absorbing carbon dioxide is trees, right? So we have this whole thing, it's this whole, you know, worldwide effort to save the Amazon rainforest because they absorb a ton of carbon dioxide for us, right? They are keeping the environment healthy. We want more trees, not less trees, okay? Well, did you know that lanternfish absorb more carbon dioxide than the entire Amazon rainforest? So it's absolutely ridiculous how many of them there are, how much of an impact they have on the world, and how basically no one learns about them, knows about them, or, you know, really even sees them, observes them. They have such a huge impact on the world in absorbing carbon dioxide, having such a massive biomass. They have the whole false sea floor thing. They're a huge part of Diel vertical migrations. They hold ocean ecosystems and really the planet's ecosystem together with how many fucking lanternfish there are. And yet still, basically nobody knows about them. I mean, a lot of you guys probably had not even heard of the lanternfish prior today. It's absolutely insane. All right. And the last thing I wanted to do was show this video. Most fish species aren't in the deep sea, but lanternfish sure as hell are. So the original question was, why are there so many fish in the deep sea? Well, the answer is there aren't so many fish in the deep sea. Not so many fish species, at least. You know, there's very few. Only 2% of marine species are even in the deep sea. But lanternfish sure as hell are there. And they make up such a massive amount of the world's biomass that they alone compensate for the deep sea. Look at this lanternfish. I just love this video. Isn't this so surreal? This like cool ass deep sea fish. And those are the photophores. That's the light that it makes. I just took this little GIF from a video to show you guys. I think they're pretty fucking cool. So what did you guys think? Do you like lanternfish? How small is it? Like that-ish. I know that's not a great scale because you're looking at my camera. What questions do we have? Also, how did you guys like the sponsorship? I made not a promise, but like a rule of thumb that if I got a sponsor, it would have to be very relevant to the stream. It would have to be a service that I actually enjoyed. And Curiosity Stream was really cool. They worked with me well. They inspired the entire video and gave me access to the stuff. And I think I incorporated it well. How do they not do if overpopulation? I have no idea what the hell you are asking, sir. Thank you, Soph. So there's less species, but more population of those species. Not even of those species. Of the 2% of marine species in the deep sea, there's only one of them that is making up 58% of fish biomass, and it's lanternfish. It's not a multiple species thing, it's just the lanternfish. Are they a keystone species for the entire ocean? I don't know if they're recognized as a keystone species, like scientifically, like if it's written down anywhere, but if all the lanternfish disappeared, yeah, there would be a huge problem. Zooplankton would be out of control. A ton of fish would lose their food sources. I mean, you can't just lose that much biomass. The carbon dioxide, like we already talked about. Can you eat them? I mean, nothing's stopping you. You could eat them if you wanted. There are lanternfish fisheries. I think it's South Africa where people have fisheries for lanternfish at nighttime when they'll catch them during the Diel vertical migrations. Is there more biomass of lanternfish than biomass of humans? That's a good question. Biomass of humans. $550 billion tons. Jesus. Yeah, no. There's more human biomass by a decent amount. But humans also weigh a lot more. Like a singular lantern, there's probably more lanternfish, but a singular lanternfish versus a singular human is not even comparable, obviously. How long have they existed? I don't know. Should look that up. I don't know when they came into existence. No, all fish, all living things absorb carbon dioxide, Matthew. There's just so many lanternfish that they are absorbing more carbon dioxide than the Amazon rainforest. Yeah, you explore the deep sea expecting all kinds of cool shit, and you just get lanternfish for hours and hours and hours. Yeah, that's somewhat accurate. They're edible, but because people are so small and can only be fished at night, people don't fish them mass. Right, there's not large fisheries for lanternfish, but there are fisheries. 1 million lanternfish or the megalodon? Probably a million lanternfish. How the fuck are there only 500 billion tons with only 7 billion people? Does that math not make sense? Tons, T-O-N-N-E-S, not T-O-N-S. You're thinking of the wrong tons. The tons you're thinking of is way heavier. T-O-N-N-E-S is a different weight measurement than T-O-N-S. Don't ask me why there's two different tons and why they're so different. How many humans would it take to eat all the lanternfish? Now we're asking good questions. I do not know how many humans it would take to eat all of the lanternfish. Thank you, Nat. How much biomass does Crabzilla have? Who knows? At least a couple T-O-N-S. So I don't have something else to do for stream today. I was gonna end, but I have an idea. Do you guys want to do a competition for VIP in the chat? Just a quick little marbles race since we have a bunch of people to see who gets VIP. Haven't done it in a while, and it's always fun. Everyone likes that. How many lanternfish could you eat? How many lanternfish could I eat? Probably 0. I'd probably eat the first one and then throw up. Dazen, you can participate, and if you win, I'll give you a Discord role. If you already have VIP and you win, I will give you a special Discord role. Yeah, but I could eat them, but I would probably throw up immediately, so. Maybe not. I have kind of a busy day, but we'll see. What is VIP? It's the little diamond next to people's names. See Burbos and Daz and Monk in chat, how they have the cool little diamond next to their name? Song in the background so familiar. Well, this is a DMCA-free anime lo-fi playlist. So you've probably heard these songs before if you watch anime. All right, give me 1 second and I will set up the race. How do you enter? You'll see. Don't worry. I'll show you everything. This is a race for VIP. All right. Exclamation point play to enter the race. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the traditional song for races. Jesus Christ. Y'all are going ham, huh? All right, 30 seconds. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. so I don't know who it is. If you see your name on screen right now, you're probably safe. Hefe, my dude. What the hell? Fish and fish. Wow. You deserve... Oh my god, the map is ending itself. You deserve to get banned, but you're not going to get banned. Alright, final results. You guys ready? Cyanators was almost 7 seconds ahead of everybody else. Interesting. Are you guys ready? Wow, only 64 people finished. The rest of you guys didn't finish. Oh. Oh. Dazin not in last. Oh. Mildly addicted. Mooing mooer. Chips. Rat attack. GF Doy. Real engineer. Mplit 3. I remember saying your name right at the beginning. Well, sorry, Mplit 3. Do you have any last words? Don't worry, they only get banned for 10 hours. It's fine. They'll be back, but GG's, bud. GG's, bud. You did your best. Yeah, if you're subbed, you can use... I have an emote, which is me doing that. Rest in peace, Mplit 3. Truly a man of sheer will and commitment. Alright, that's it for today. I have no one to raid, so I'm just gonna end stream. Hope you guys have a good day. I should be back tomorrow, hopefully. Just wanted to do the presentation today. Tomorrow, we'll do some React content, so prepare good videos if you have good videos for me to watch. I'll try and do some React content tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Bye, Soph. I love you. Have a good day.